Hello and welcome back to Killer Score, the podcast that covers cult classic films, their scores, their composers, and tells you what we think and love about them. So, or what we don't love about them. Sometimes we've had ones that we didn't love.
Yeah, sometimes we have some shitty ones.
You know.
Sometimes you get The Burning.
Or the last third of Explorers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's get into this episode today. Our first documentary in years.
It is our first documentary in many years, to be honest. I think the last one we did was
Endless Summer, I think.
Yeah, that was the last one we did was Endless Summer. That was...
the only documentary
2021?
Yeah, and it's the only documentary we've ever done.
Huh. That is true. And
which is wild to me.
Yeah, and this isn't going to be one of those History Channel documentaries, like, were aliens involved, and anyway... things I can't say on YouTube without getting monetized. No, this is Jiro Dreams of Sushi. This is directed by David Gelb. If you know that name, you would know. You might know who his. You're gonna laugh at this. You might know who his father is.
Oh yeah.
Who?
So his father, Peter Gelb, is the manager of the Metropolitan Opera in New York City.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of hot today. I apologize. Huh. But this movie came out in 2011. It's about Jiro Ono, who was a former Michelin-starred sushi chef. I'm going to be stumbling about that all night. Follows his rise to fame, his complicated relationship with his two sons, the sushi industry, the seafood industry as a whole. Some bits on Japanese culture and that kind of thing. It's a really interesting documentary, and I brought it to the table because I'm like, well, I love sushi. But also because we haven't really covered any type of foodie movies.
No, really, no.
Like, everyone talks about Chef because it's like, this is the movie if you know anything about food, but I'm a huge fan of Anthony Bourdain. I loved his work. Pretty sure I cried when he died, and I actually really freaked out when he died.
Ooh. I think the only other food movie I can really think of is Tampopo.
Tampopo?
Yeah.
Which I have not personally seen, but I've heard good things about.
I mean, David Gelb did another movie called Chef's Table. I believe it's another documentary. Yeah,
Tampopo is basically a
well-loved
Japanese film about
ramen.
A ramen store.
Ramen shop.
Yeah.
One of those local places?
It's a work of fiction.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a documentary, it's a work of fiction. There's also, if you want to count, you can count Chocolat.
Oh, yeah, true.
That movie with Johnny Depp that's all about chocolate and a romance film.
Huh.
Anyway, this movie has one of my favorite, more recent composers, as well as one of my favorite film composers, because he doesn't do just film. He also has been nominated for several Grammys for classical composition. Philip Glass.
Hey.
Nice.
Yes. So, David Gelb, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too. But anyway, David Gelb picked Philip Glass's scores for this film because he thought that...
Hey.
He thought that Phil Glass's work...
Bowie.
Cat.
Oh, there he goes. He's coming in frame.
Anyway.
Why must you vex me? Oh, sorry. Sorry, baby.
But Phil Glass's work starts out kind of minimalist and then just builds. And Bowie, can you please stop?
Bowie, leave what you said. There you go. You can lay on it.
Yeah, lay on it, just don't scratch it.
And his scores tend to build into something huge and magnificent. And starting from a very, small or very minimalist motif. Which is something I really appreciate, because I feel like Phil Glass is probably one of my inspirations when it comes to composing. Because the way I work is, I want to start with something simple and then just build off of it. But that's just me. That's just me talking about my own musicality. Anyway, Phil Glass has done a lot of film scores. I listed probably 10 of them. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah.
But he did Hamburger Hill, Truman Show, Candyman, Bowie Get Down. That is not a movie.
Oh no. Not there, buddy. Not the. Thank you. Thank you.
No, he's a good boy. Yeah, hang out on the bottom shelf. No, not by the printer.
Bowie, come on.
Why?
Oh, you're usually the well-behaved one.
It's because there's a printer. Our cat is obsessed with printers, and we have no idea why.
He's like face scratcher?
No, he will try to attack the paper as it's coming out.
He's also right by the mixing computer.
Thank you.
Sorry.
The Illusionist, Thin Blue Line. He also did the Broadway revivals of The Elephant Man and The Crucible. He did the scores for those.
The incredibly critically acclaimed Mishima, Life in 4 Chapters.
Yes, that's also on my list. Films to mention. And a 2019 Broadway adaptation of King Lear. Oh. And also, surprisingly enough, his music was used in an episode of Stranger Things in season 3.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was like episode 6, I want to say.
Oh, did you mention his, did you mention how he even did scores for films that initially did not have scores?
He did. There's
a version of Dracula he did the score for.
Todd Browning's 1931 Dracula.
Yeah, he did a later composition for it.
He did a later score for it, which... It's funny, when we went to see Dracula last week... Actually, a couple weeks ago,
yeah.
Russell was saying, "It's like we should have seen the one with the Philip Glass score."
Yeah, he did say that. And funny enough, another thing he did is it's a film that we unfortunately will not cover on the podcast, but it's a film everyone here on the podcast loves.
What?
Mm-hmm.
He did the incredibly fantastic score for Candyman.
Yep, we've all seen
I just mentioned that.
Yeah.
I would say I just mentioned Candyman on my list.
But yeah.
Wait, new or old?
The original.
The original.
Oh yeah, the original. We've all seen that.
Yeah. But David Gelb has also done other culinary documentaries, if you want to call it that, or food documentaries. I just wanted to make it sound fancy. Chef's Table, Street Food, and he did a documentary about Wolfgang Puck.
Oh.
So it's just called Wolfgang.
Sorry, who's Wolfgang Puck?
He's like the celebrity chef.
The big one.
Bowie down.
Sorry, I'm sorry for the mic. I apologize. You can cut that out.
That's fine.
Just throw it away.
Bad cat.
Yeah, find a mouse and throw it.
Here, look. Okay.
Rattleball, that works too.
What's got him going today?
I think it's because your brother's not home and he's kind of freaking out.
Oh.
Anyway.
He's like, change? I don't like change.
He really doesn't.
Man, he's neurotic.
Very
much so.
But he wanted to use Philip Glass's score for the other reason that his scores can be repetitive. Similar to Jiro's work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
So this movie got a lot... I don't have a lot of post... screening trivia for this because it's documentary. It kind of tells its own story. And I can't really go into spoilers about a documentary that much.
Maybe because it's just about this guy.
It's about this guy and his sushi restaurant and his family and the sushi and seafood industry and all that. But anyway, this movie got a lot of critical praise when it came out. It actually has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes and 77 on Metacritic.
Rare.
And Roger Ebert actually really liked this movie, from what I could tell, from what I could read.
Wow, so this is probably what would have been one of the last documentaries Ebert saw before passing.
Yeah, because this was 2011.
Yeah, and didn't Ebert pass when, like, 2012, 2013?
I think 2013.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Roger
Ebert. 2013.
Yep.
Yeah, David Gelb wanted to make a documentary about this. He wanted to do multiple sushi chefs because he wanted to do like a big sushi documentary.
Huh.
But he got a reservation at Tsukubayashi Jiro. Tsukubayashi Jiro. Sorry, I'm completely mispronounced that. And he was like, "This guy's really cool. I want to make a documentary just about this guy." which I think is really funny. How it's like, imagine going to like your favorite sushi restaurant and being like, "Hey, can I make a documentary about you?" And he's just like, "Sure."
I mean, in all fairness, as we'll learn, Jiro is an incredibly culturally relevant person.
Yes, yes. It's interesting because the restaurant actually lost its Michelin starring.
Why is that?
Because the Michelin star, whatever you want to call it, I can't remember the exact name, the Michelin brand or whatever, the reservations have to be open to the public at any Michelin starred restaurant.
Yeah, and Jiro now has a deal with like a
hotel. Yeah, where it's like you have to book through the hotel in order to get a reservation at Jiro. So that's how it lost its Michelin starring.
Far in advance too, from what you told me.
Well, yeah, you'll see that in the documentary, but you'll definitely see that in the documentary. But you'll also see how I believe his son's restaurant got a Michelin star though.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where you see how he makes the sushi and how he presents it to like every customer or patron, whatever you want to call them as they come in. And you're just like, that is incredible. And I'm not talking about like, oh, fancy presentation or whatever. The work that he puts into perfecting just a piece of sashimi.
Really?
Is incredible to watch.
This guy's sushi is his life.
Sushi has been this guy's life since he was like in middle, like actually like I can't remember, did he finish high school?
I can't remember.
I can't remember if he did finish high school or not. But he was like, I want to do sushi, and then he made that his life. Was just making and serving sushi to people.
Yeah.
It's like his entire thing.
Yeah, and this guy's got kind of a Miyazaki kind of outlook, like a Hayao Miyazaki outlook on the food industry, where he's pretty snobbish about it.
Yeah, it's like no one will outdo me.
Kind of like no one will outdo me. My sons are doing a pretty good job, though.
It's like the grumpy old man of
sushi.
Although he does admit he's not perfect, and he does bring up other chefs that he's envious of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like he mentions a French chef that he's really envious of the taste buds of.
Yeah.
He's like, I wish I had his palate, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. We watched this movie and then we're like, and then we watch it and you're just like, I want to think about trying sushi. I'm just like, well, there's a restaurant I know, but it's nowhere close to this. It is a revolving sushi bar.
But no, yeah, it's a fascinating documentary about like just ethic and food and just like dedicating your life in its entirety to like one thing.
Yeah, because it's kind of like if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life, and that's like this guy's mentality.
Yeah, he's got this almost like monastic like mentality towards making sushi.
Really?
He does.
Yeah.
This episode of Killer Score brought to you again by motorcycles.
But crotch rockets.
Bowie.
Drink Bones coffee. I'm kidding. I can't actually say that.
You should, though.
You should drink Bones coffee. It was really fucking good.
And Bones, you should sponsor us.
Bones, you should sponsor us. We're taking sponsors now.
Yeah, we are. Please have us, guys.
Please.
And give us money, please. Just people in general.
Or just free coffee. We'll take free coffee.
Patreon at Killer Score. Wink, wink.
Coffee.
And also, you can, we have a throne if you would like to just...
Give us stuff.
Yeah.
Like a second mic arm for the setup.
Yeah, or, filming equipment, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like if you want to buy us a new camera or something, that'd be really nice.
So.
Just saying. This camera shoots in 1080p with like a 4K one.
So, as you could probably tell, I'm the uninitiated one here.
Yes.
This podcast is actually the first time I've ever heard of Jiro Dreams of Sushi, and my knowledge of sushi as a culinary craft is cursory at best.
Oh yeah, you'll learn a lot with this.
Yeah, you also learn how much Jiro fucking hates American sushi. Like California roll is like the bane of his existence.
You'd probably hate Philadelphia rolls either.
Yeah, because cream cheese.
Yeah, because
there's cream cheese on sushi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna drink. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, because this is a guy who takes sushi in a very, like,
Purist.
singular sort of way.
Very purist kind of way.
Yeah.
Whereas, like... where it's like we have, where it's like,
This
it's
is how you
fish,
do
it's
it.
rice, salt, vinegar.
You have some sake.
You have some sake, you got some...
Oh, jeez. No.
Maybe some
Nori.
tea.
Chloe.
some nori, stuff like that. And it's like, these are the things that it takes to make sushi.
And his sushi is, like, very, very, very basic, but it's, like, been perfected.
Yeah, honestly, I can kind of appreciate foods that are, like, basic,
Yeah.
but it just feels good.
Specialized.
Yeah. It's
Or, like,
on
specialized.
It's
yeah.
on, you know, not to spoil things with the film, but it's honestly why the score works so well for this movie. Because its minimalism complements Jiro's minimalism.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Because even his restaurant is very minimalist.
It is. It's like, what, like 8 or 10 chairs at a bar?
Yeah. It is like what you envision when you envision a basic old school sushi restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to go to Jiro because I will never have money to go to that man's restaurant.
I was gonna say that's expensive as hell, isn't it?
It starts out. The reservations are like $400 per
Jesus,
person.
just for reservations?
I mean, it does cover your food.
It covers your food and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I
drinks.
just saw something. I saw there was an actual price on here. Bear with me 1 second.
There is one thing I was going to mention if you didn't put it in your notes.
Yes.
Did you mention how he's
$270 for a 20 quart. Okay, I was way off. It's $270. This is as of 2023, though.
Did you?
It's a tasting menu.
Did you mention how he's retired now?
He is retired. He is. He had a heart attack actually a few years ago and has retired since. His son manages the restaurants. Well, his other son has his own restaurant. He has 2 sons.
Yeah.
Ah.
But yeah, he basically worked until he could no longer physically work.
Sounds like my old boss.
And he was like 98, 99 when he retired.
Holy shit!
And
Well, this movie came out 10 years ago.
And he's still alive.
He was 85 then. He is... he just turned 100 last week.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he just turned 100 last week. He is still alive.
And he only retired a year or 2 ago.
Oh, I think it was either around COVID or a little bit pre-COVID.
I think it was later than that.
Really? Let me see.
Pretty sure.
Man, that guy must have been determined.
Yeah, I'm looking for dates. Oh, 2023. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. He retired at the age of 98.
98?
Yes.
That's dedication, man.
That's
Also a little bit of insanity.
That's beyond willpower. That is...
He's dedicated to his craft, man.
Yeah. Are you alright?
Dedication, a little bit of insanity. No,
right?
I just got a little something right there.
Ah.
So, is there anything else you gotta tell us before we get into
Not much I can think of. I mean, the documentary kind of tells you everything you need to know. That's why I don't want to go too deep into notes and that kind of thing. I want to save a lot of it for the discussion at the end.
All right. Well,
Alright.
We'll join you back after we have had our screening of Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
It is streaming on Amazon Prime as well as I think it's on Tubi.
Yeah, pretty sure it's on Tubi and it's on the Roku channel, I believe, as well.
Yes, it's on the Roku channel, Tubi, and if you have Amazon Prime, it's just free to stream on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's probably on the Internet Archive.
That I would have to look into.
But
I mean,
I
they
wouldn't be surprised. A lot of stuff's on.
I mean, the
Internet
Fifth Element's on the Internet Archive, so...
So yeah, there's a good chance it's on the Internet Archive.
It's a good chance.
So if you would like to watch along with us while we watch, go check it out on one of those streaming services and come back after we have watched as well.
Yep, hit pause and come back.
Movie time.
Movie time.
And we're back.
You bitch. I was gonna say that.
I even said 3, 2, 1, Aaron, and then you.
I couldn't resist.
You asshole.
I couldn't resist. It's my thing.
And I set you up for it too. Anyway, Aaron, do the thing.
Can I drink my electrolytes?
You know what? That's true. Anyway.
It was like the thing where you slap it out of someone's hand when they're about to dunk the basket, and you're just like,
Oh, Kobe.
Not today.
Not today. Yeah. Yeah, we just watched Jiro Dreams of Sushi. I found it a rather enthralling documentary film. But I want to know, what do you guys think?
So, uninitiated, this was a really interesting watch. About a very interesting guy who had a calling and just kept pursuing. I loved the elegance, I'd say, of the cinematography, and especially of the minimalist score. I loved how down to earth it was, in spite of being about this high class sushi place.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like Sorry, let me lean forward. It doesn't feel like it's one of those like fancy schmancy high art places.
Yeah.
It feels very down to earth. It honestly looks like it's in a shopping mall.
It's funny too because like Jiro obviously cares. To say he's dedicated is a tremendous understatement. But I never got the sense that he was too good for anything. Like, yeah, obviously he was a perfectionist, and by his own admission, he had parental issues. But I never got...
He basically said he was abandoned as a child, and was like, you kids better make something yourself or you're not coming home.
Like, I never got the sense that he was 100% all the way up his own ass.
No.
Like, like he was pretty... The way he spoke, he was pretty,
almost too down to earth in a way.
In a way.
Yeah, I say two, because he's like straightforward and blunt and to the point, but like to a point where it could be harmful. And I don't mean that in a way of saying like he's bad or anything. I'm just saying like the way he even admits like the way that he addressed his children in the past was not right. He admits that.
Oh yeah, the guy's pretty transparent about his own flaws.
Yeah.
And I think that's what separates him from most other culinary experts of his dedication and persuasion.
Yeah. I'd say to a degree, because it's like, when you look at... I'm going to use the early seasons, as an example about how a lot of chefs and celebrity chefs have very deep insecurities.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if they don't fully admit it, like, or address it, is like Anthony Bourdain was using drugs for how many years?
Yeah.
And like, if you read even bits of Kitchen Confidential, you're just like, wow, everyone here is on drugs.
Jesus.
Because it's like, you're up from like before Ass Crack of Dawn, and then you're getting home at like midnight.
Yeah, this is funny. This is one of the few episodes where I am 100% out of my element. Because I didn't know anything about Jiro.
About the fine dining industry.
Or cooking in general, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want a good grilled ham and cheese sandwich, yeah, sorry. I got it. So, D, you said this was like your third time seeing this?
Yes. I watched it for the first time. Sorry, I saw the China Beach ad, and I thought the Jenny Nicholson video. For those unaware, Vampire Diaries, was it?
Yes, it was Vampire Diaries.
In her Vampire Diaries video, she has a joke about how when they were watching it originally, the service they were watching it on constantly played an ad for China Beach over and over again.
Really?
Yeah.
So at random points during her video, it would be cut with that ad that she saw over and over again to give the viewers the proper experience. So Jenny would be talking about something that after a pause you'd hear a little musical sting in the show that brought women to the front lines. It's China Beach. Anyway.
Jiro dreams of sushi.
Yes. Not China Beach. I've never even seen China Beach. So,
and now there's an ad for the Dukes of Hazzard on TV.
Wait, the movie?
Oh, it's the remake, yeah.
It's the movie, yeah.
It's the Jessica Simpson movie.
Oh, God. So, this is like my third time seeing this. I watched it for the first time earlier this year on a cold day when I didn't have much else to do. And I was like, I want to watch more documentaries. I heard this was like one of the best documentaries on food because I was like, I haven't seen a lot of documentaries about the food industry and chefs and stuff like that.
Outside of like the videos I've shown you.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to watch like a critically acclaimed food documentary, Mm-hmm. And this was at the top of like so many lists. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch it. I really enjoyed watching it. I was like enthralled by Jiro and his story. He's a very charming old man despite his eccentricities and like how hard he can get on people. I loved his little anecdote about like how poor he was when he was young when they first got a can of Coke and then they accidentally like
shook the can thing was like a can of milk and it exploded.
Yeah, because they thought like because they're like, oh yeah, most of the drinks back then you had to shake them up to get the flavor.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, and it's like we wasted so much of our money. We only had a little bit of Coke to drink.
Like I said, he's also pretty transparent about his
ways,
his ways, his shortcomings.
Mm-hmm. And he admits his wrongdoings.
Yeah, and he seems aware of the fact that his dedication, his inhuman dedication
and discipline,
is both a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, like he mentioned at one point, like there was a day where he was like really sick or something, and he was sleeping at home and wasn't working in the restaurant, and his kids were like, who's this strange man in our room?
Yeah.
It's like, who's this strange man in our house?
Yeah.
Because it's like he had been working so much, he didn't really see his kids.
It's kind of remarkable how he remains charming in spite of
all that.
Like, on paper, he kind of is a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah.
In a couple ways. But
yeah.
But then you see him working, and it never gets boring. No. Uh-oh.
Hey, come up here and cuddle, buddy.
Yeah, come up here.
There you go.
Cool.
Hey, little guy.
Yeah. Hey, Beowulf.
No, don't freak him out.
I'm not. I'm just turning the mic.
You want to purr into the mic, little guy?
Yes, let him get relaxed.
Yeah.
We'll just keep the mic in the middle so that he doesn't get freaked out. Yeah, there you go.
Please stand by as we tame the gremlin. Yeah, D, you're gonna have to lean a little bit later.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry. Anyway,
I'm waiting for Bowie to hiss. Anyway,
continue.
So I do really enjoy this film. I love how they have a whole segment in like the middle section of the film about how overfishing is kind of like slowly destroying the sushi industry.
Yeah.
And just the food industry and the environment in general.
Yeah, it's a very insightful look into like how difficult the seafood industry is.
Yeah, because like even when you think about it, it's just like I think about because like I'm a big lover of seafood. You guys know this.
Oh, she's a addict.
Yeah. If I could live off of shellfish, I would. Like if I could live off fish and shellfish, I absolutely would. My cardiologist would probably not be the biggest fan of the second part, but fish is good for you. Neither my gastro doctor. Anyway, but anyway, because of overfishing, because of all these like foods and that kind of thing that gotten really popular, we've noticed some problems recently within the food industry itself of certain things are getting more scarce to find. The quality is lower because it's like you're just getting any fish you can get. You're not like pulling up this 200-pound tuna. You're pulling up this like 20-pound tuna. That's like a little baby fish. But like and it's like scarcity, the environmental impact, because it just screws up the food chain entirely. and the quality of what you're catching is just decreasing. And I'm really glad the film brought this up, because it's like, I am a seafood connoisseur, and if I can't get my shellfish, there's gonna be a problem. If I can't get my salmon and shellfish, there's gonna be a problem. But I'm really glad the film brought this up, because, and even certain things like, I mean, they don't bring up things like imitation crab meat in the film, but how that's kind of become the standard for sushi. In the past few years, is how like imitation shellfish is becoming more and more standard because of the scarcity of shellfish.
All this talk about shellfish makes me
Want clams?
Or it makes me wonder if this wasn't a subconscious attempt to get me to want to go to Burns or Bonks for some crabs.
Wrong season.
Yeah, next year.
We're 10 minutes from a Red Lobster. They're still open.
It ain't the same.
I know.
Burns crabs are so good.
Yeah.
Bonks, too.
The best crab I ever had was at, Dee's gonna laugh about the name of this place. Jumbo Jimmy's Crab Shack.
Wait, that's real?
Yes. Well, I don't know if they reopened yet. There was a fire there about a year and a half ago, and they shut it down. They said they were gonna reopen, but they didn't say when. It's a biker bar / seafood restaurant in Maryland. It's about half an hour outside Baltimore.
Oh, see, that's the second funniest seafood restaurant name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
The first one, of course, being Krabby Dick's over in Delaware.
Oh, I've seen Krabby Dicks. The restaurant. Anyway.
Do you ever hear of that one?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I've actually been... Their food's actually really good.
I haven't been to Krabby Dicks. I've just driven past it.
Yeah, really good fish and chips if you ever get a craving for that.
You do often.
I do. I love fish and chips.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. My dad and I went there because, like, we always like to go across the bridge to have all the Delaware restaurants.
Gotcha. But yeah, I find Jiro's work ethic admirable, but also kind of insane.
Yeah, it's like, I couldn't be like that.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's admirable, and then you're just like, no.
I don't think I've ever seen a simultaneous cautionary tale and an aspirational one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bit of column A, bit of column B.
Like, I feel like... You know what? Come to think of it, one of my favorite things about this documentary is its nuance.
It is. It's very nuanced. I do like that.
It's sort of like it shows you, like, having dreams like that are a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's fulfilling. On the other hand...
It can also kind of destroy your life.
It can... Yeah, you're gonna lose out on a few things. You gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah, because he also mentions that he was, very slowly moving this. He also mentions that, like, all, like, the things he missed out on. He does go back to visiting his, like, childhood friends back at Hamamatsu. And how his son didn't know that you're not supposed to clap in a Buddhist temple. Which I thought was kind of funny, because, like, you're supposed to do that in Shinto, but not Buddhist, and whatever.
Yeah, there's, like, a difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, like, claps and bows and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I would definitely screw that one up.
Yeah. Clap, bows, and praise.
Yeah. I walk in there and be like this. Richie knows what I'm talking about.
I know.
Son, Holy Spirit.
The fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, they're just like, Gaijin.
Yeah, just feel like, oh, this fucking dumbass. Kneel before you sit down.
See, why can you not be more like this? We would love to.
More chill?
We would love to have you as the unofficial fourth host like this, but you gotta stop jumping on my computer.
Equipment.
Yeah.
But anyway, can we talk about the cinematography and the score?
Gorgeous.
Yes. Both. Okay, so
the tracking shots throughout Tokyo, the subway shots.
Also, even the shots where he's just on his where like his son's just like riding around the city on his bicycle.
Yeah. Oh, the fish market shots too.
The fish market shots, yeah, and like how they'll even do like a close. If you're squeamish when it comes to seeing, when it comes to seeing like fish get chopped up, I would not recommend this movie.
Yeah.
Because you know it's sushi, they're gonna be chopping up eels and that kind of thing.
Well,
and
food preparation.
It's food preparation. If you're vegan or if you just don't like seeing a fish getting its head chopped off, I wouldn't recommend this movie for you.
Yeah. That's fair. Oh, big yawn.
Big yawn. But I find the cinematography that they use for like the food preparation, where it's slow motion of him just like folding the fish around the rice.
Oh, watch your head there, buddy.
He wants to be a part of it.
Give us all your thoughts and feelings.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Just keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Acceptable ?
Question mark. But the cinematography, I love the tracking shots. I love the slow pans. And I also love the way that it's shot and like even the use of slow motion cameras. Not to be like really slowed down, but just enough that you get the feel of everything that's going on. The feel of being in the restaurant watching Jiro fold a piece of like mackerel around a bed of rice and like with some wasabi in between.
Yeah, you really get to learn and how like mastery is like repetition.
Yes, absolutely. Because you gotta keep repeating yourself if you're gonna, repeating what you're doing if you want to master it.
Yeah, and they do a great job of showing just how strict the Jiro regimen is. Like, they mention that people have to like spend like ages just folding towels.
Yeah, just wringing out hot towels.
Yeah, and learning to deal with the heat. And like they say, like you spend 10 years as an apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you even get to start.
He's
like,
got high
cooking.
standards.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's okay.
Yeah, he is. I'm just trying to get him not to bite my wire because he's made a couple of nips.
Fair enough. Cats will do that.
Yep.
Continue.
Motorcycle?
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Hey, come on.
Nope.
Come on.
You can sit on my lap, but you can't do that.
You get down. I'm trying to be gentle with you, okay?
Go play somewhere else.
Go. Or, come back up for cuddles, I guess.
Why don't you go play upstairs or in the kitchen or something?
I'll play with that Jack Skellington toy.
Or go lay down. Sure.
He looks sleepy.
Yeah.
He probably is.
He's probably a bit sleepy, yeah.
Had a long day?
How long day, little baby?
Probably burn up a lot of energy after you got yourself free.
He got his cone off today.
Yeah.
So he was going
wow, that's
nuts.
some timing. I forgot he had that cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think this is just like a really good documentary, like it's one of those ones where the score works perfectly with the subject.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, this is also a very good examination on discipline.
Oh, yeah.
Discipline and dedication.
Yeah. But anyway, to the score. We can't really talk about spoilers in this movie. We won't really do a spoiler section.
Spoilers for real life.
Spoilers for things that just happen. But, excuse me, a little bit acid reflux, I apologize. But the Philip Glass score, oh my
gorgeous.
I love it so much.
Perfect.
It's synced up perfectly throughout this film, and even when you're just watching it, you're just like, the way that it works and builds in certain scenes, like when he visits towards the end of the film, when he visits Hamamatsu, and he's like seeing his old friends, and they're in a retirement community, and they're just talking about the past and like their childhoods and that kind of thing, and then they go out to like a rice field and like a temple and that kind of thing, and I'm just like, and you just hear Bach's cello suite playing, and it builds up into the end of the film.
The Yo-Yo Ma version specifically.
Well, I think the recording was by Yo-Yo Ma, but the initial recording was not the initial recording, obviously not, but it sounded like the Yo-Yo Ma out of
the cello
presentation. But the way Philip Glass just builds on it with more strings and piano and all that stuff, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, he puts his own spin to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
He's behind the chair. He's under the chair.
You are a goober.
Yeah.
Alright, who wants to throw a toy?
I'll do it. What do we got?
No, you can't, because you're plugged in.
Hand me Jack Skellington. He's right over there. Hey, Beowulf. Beowulf, where the hell are you?
I see him. He's over there.
Oh, underneath the couch here?
Underneath the chair.
I got an idea.
Yeah, grab something that makes noise. There's a rattle ball in the,
Yeah, he likes that for some reason. Oh, the White Claw. That's his favorite.
Hey.
The little stuffed White Claw.
catnip toy.
He stopped scratching.
The camera.
Okay. I'll get something.
You just see it fly in front of the camera.
Yeah, I just see their arm in front of the camera. Oh.
There we go.
That worked.
Nice.
Anyway. How did you just see
Good
your
work.
arm in front of the camera?
No
Yeah,
problem.
good. Anyway, Jiro dreams of sushi.
But the Philip Glass score, I feel like, is used perfectly in this. Masterfully.
It is in perfect sync with the cinematography.
Mm-hmm. And as I mentioned, I think in the beginning, how Philip Glass did not compose the score for this movie. David Gelb asked Philip Glass, "Can I use your work in this movie? Like, your pre-existing work?" And Philip Glass was like, "Yeah, sure."
Which, interesting way to do it. You don't hear that very often.
No, you don't. But, oh, be careful.
Like,
It's rotating.
I've got there are similar stories, like with Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield.
Oh,
And
yeah.
how that was inserted into The Exorcist.
When it was a pre-existing piece that's
Well,
like 40-some minutes long.
But that's about the... Mixer. Sorry about that. But that's about the only story I can think of that happening.
Yeah, or like, wasn't Mrs. Robinson written before The Graduate?
Was
Yes.
it?
It
Huh.
was.
Mm-hmm.
And they just came up with the name Mrs. Robinson
And they just ran
for
with
The
it.
Graduate?
Yeah, it was weird.
So it's
It
like a
just happened
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure situation.
Huh.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the writing of the song actually began before The Graduate.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, the score is fantastic. It's beautiful, but it also doesn't overstay, and it doesn't make itself too
It doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's not like bombastic or over
it's
the
not
top.
bombastic. It's perfect.
Honestly, it is. It really is.
Perfect is pretty much the only word I could come up with.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah. So, yeah. We talked about cinematography, the score. We can't really talk... We talked about Jiro. We can't really talk about acting that much. I do like that the director had a very like, he wasn't involved in, like, asking the questions or anything in the documentary, which you do see sometimes in documentaries, and I find it kind of jarring for the most part.
It honestly felt kind of slice of life-ish.
It really did feel very slice of life. Because it's like, you're just following this guy around with the camera.
Yeah, and you get this...
On his day-to-day life.
There's an authenticity to it.
There is, and it feels very authentic.
Like, you don't get the sense that anything was staged at all.
No.
Which, sometimes that can be a problem with documentaries.
It really can.
Especially when you're talking about musicians and the like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this is one where things are a bit more succinct.
I feel that way too.
Like, everything that's good about it is self-evident and pretty easily elaborated.
Yeah.
Although, if there is anything we can fill time with, there are a couple of announcements we can make.
Yes, actually.
Since the first one was basically your brainchild, Aaron.
Okay. So, as everyone, I feel like everyone is aware, we are in a government shutdown. It is affecting just about everyone, to be honest. Government employees have not been paid in over a month. SNAP benefits are delayed at best, if not completely gone for the month of November.
Yeah.
It's on a state-by-state basis. It's a whole mess. States are doing state emergencies to put more money into food banks and food pantries. And everything's just kind of shit right now,
to put it mildly.
So we had the idea. We do annual we do annual fundraisers here at Killer Score. Last year's was kind of for this one's car. Car situation, because your car got totaled.
Yeah.
But in the previous years, we did fundraisers for charities, or one year we did the Animal Welfare Association, which is an animal shelter based in Voorhees, New Jersey.
By the way, let us not forget that we still do have those
12 requests.
Those requests, you can pay us to review something.
Mm-hmm.
Links in the doobly-doo.
Yes. But back to the subject. The first year we did a fundraiser was 2022?
I believe so.
We were just garnering a following then. And we did it for a food pantry and domestic violence shelter in New Jersey. This year we will be doing a fundraiser. Again, not for a car. This year we're going to be running a fundraiser via GoFundMe. All proceeds will be going to everything will be in the description below. All proceeds will be going to the Food Bank of South Jersey. They distribute food to local food pantries as well as their own soup kitchens and things like that. They're based in southern New Jersey in the Camden area. If you know anything about Camden, you know it's not the most affluent area.
Yeah.
It's kind of there's a lot of poverty in Camden. I'm just gonna say that outright. They're trying to get their shit together. It's been a rough 20-some years in Camden.
Yeah.
But they're slowly trying to get their shit together, which I do appreciate. But that's all government and that kind of thing, and you know how well that goes in New Jersey.
You know how the song goes, D?
Yeah.
I'm the government. I'm the government. I'm the reason nothing works.
So what we're going to do, what our plans for this year is, we will be doing a fundraiser via GoFundMe for this Food Bank of South Jersey. We will be splitting those funds between a food and toiletries donation, as well as a large cash donation to the Food Bank of South Jersey. Basically, everything comes through the GoFundMe will go to that organization, either via physical donations or monetary donations. We figure this is the least we could do. We have hit over 500 subscribers on this channel. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed and followed us over the years. We are so thankful.
There we go.
Okay. We are so thankful to everyone who has followed us over the years, everyone who shared our channel, our videos, our content, everything. And we hope that if you have even just a couple dollars to throw towards this, even if it's just like $2 or $3, it's less than a cup of coffee.
It adds up.
It definitely adds up.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps, and we'll be posting the link to the GoFundMe in the description below. We'll also be posting it on our social media platforms. We are planning on making a Instagram. That's in the works.
Never enough hours in the day, are there?
There's never enough hours in the day. But we have
the
an account.
TikToks we're gonna make if you kids like the TikToks.
If you
are
like
you still into the TikToks?
Is it Threads or Lemonade or whatever it is? I don't know. I have a TikTok. I just see posts on Lemonade on TikTok.
Are
and
you
I'm
all
so confused.
posting on Live Leak now? Like,
please no. Oh my god.
Insert.
Do not insert anything.
Oh, I was gonna put the Simpsons meme of old man. For me,
look
it's
up
like
Live Leak. Look up Live
Do
Leak.
not look up Live
don't!
Leak. If you don't want to see stuff that will never make it to anywhere else on the internet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't go on Live Leak, because I've seen enough crazy shit on the internet that I never want to see that again.
So, thank you. First off,
thank you for derailing our fundraiser. What the fuck, babe?
Well, in all seriousness, though,
would it be us if I didn't derail something?
That's true.
Way?
Yeah, we're not doing anything on Live Leak.
Oh boy.
No.
Speaking of Jiro, nope, Beowulf. Beowulf?
Okay, just hang out up there,
Just
okay,
perch
buddy?
Up there.
So
I don't
that's
think
what
he's saying perched up there. Anyway.
No. Yeah, definitely move your drink.
Yeah.
But that's our plan for this year. We're gonna start the fundraiser amount at 500. If we surpass that, we may increase the goal.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep doing this until, well, like December 1st. You want to say?
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
Nah, let's.
You want to do like Christmas?
Yeah, let's do that.
How about let's cut it off at Christmas.
End of the year.
Yeah, or Christmas.
Cause I feel like.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I feel like end of the year because it's basically a month and a half.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, what are you trying to
we'll put everything on the GoFundMe page. When we have an exact date. We haven't thought about dates yet.
No. Seriousness though, you guys rock, and Aaron, you rock. Thank you for inspiring this.
It's no problem.
Like,
I mean,
oh no!
No.
No.
I feel like a lot of us have been impacted in some kind of way, either due to food insecurity or just being in a tough situation at some point in your life. And I feel like once you're at a point where you can give back, I don't see why not. Yeah.
So,
if you're financially able, of course, I'm not going to be like, hey, give us all your money, because that's just shitty.
Yeah.
But hey, if you can even spare $1, that's cool.
Yeah.
Again,
because
every little bit.
If every single one of our subscribers donated $1, that's $500. That's over $500
already.
That's $503 right there.
And that's enough to feed a family.
Absolutely.
For a month.
Yeah, honestly, and $500 is a lot in donations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they know how to make that work.
They know how to make that work. They do, because food pantries and food banks, they get special deals on certain items like canned goods and that kind of thing. So they get they're able to get more for their buck.
Yeah, Aaron, good call, my friend. I'm proud of you.
Shall we get the lighter news?
Yes.
So, on lighter news, time for me to talk about this asshole's idea of a milestone.
Oh my god.
So, I did this as a bit, not knowing if we would ever get here.
Oh god.
And here we are. So, I I'm not going to back down because I'm not a coward. If there's one thing I will make clear, people will tell you, I am not a coward, and I love to call other people cowards. That is my favorite thing to call people, I think.
Yeah, it's like your fucking catchphrase.
Yeah, I'll be like, you coward. But
Are we
this
cowards?
is not a movie for cowards, I will say. So, for our 500 subscriber special, we will be covering a film that, unsurprisingly, is not available to stream almost anywhere. No one wants to put it on their streaming service without charging rental price, so I will procure a copy. We're going to cover a film that has very little taste, and some have speculated was intentionally made to screw with the people who funded the movie and as a lark and commentary on the Hollywood comedy system itself. I am, of course, talking about comedian, public nuisance Tom Green's 2001 film that utterly destroyed his Hollywood career, pretty much intentionally, as Tom Green didn't have the interest in being a film star. The arguably Dadaist, perhaps one of the few, perhaps an actual example of a big budget Hollywood film that is pure Dada. This film is wild, so we're going to be talking for a 500 subscriber special. I will be covering it because God knows I'm not going to let these sweet people handle the research on Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah.
God help us all.
I'm out.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
I'm out.
Happy Hanukkah.
Cut, break, get the camera.